Tagi Chiwo Pemendesho Kadin Chembe Kone Jesu Kusun Duje Ngudu Sandu So Kanga Doje Maru Jago Dola Nima Sone Yunga Nyejesu Yeme Lenga Rake Tumo Tolo Todo Wanjo Dala Gejata Tuje Chembo Tandembe Tado Shenge Tandembe Namjo Wanjo Sakya Ba Kunga Nyingbo Rajata Sana Pamele Tuje Kembe Ishe Rajebe Love Sala Chokiroba Sana Semo La Chanta Chena Gingi Tenye Se Sama Jaso Parose Doje Zimba Gingi Chaba Jante La Chanta Sheja Tamje Sive Jayamba Doke Gele Dube Tuje Samye Gele Debe Tomawa Jange Lame Shala Geshatala Tade Gendo Sambo Namaratu Sebe Didere Tamze Chambarata Zamle Dembe Laboro Masolova Shejara Mabe Shabla Solwande Oye Ginje Jazo Lechove Soma Ishine Nobu Gatanenge Ende Banjara Sambo Tosteba Pande Lame Shabla Solwande Jajane Sana Vito Rajeshi Ishe Sura Singya Maroya Lome Rida Tada Jateba Lubdene Kavi Jomwa Telandi Yanwan Jome Yambe Menjosu Shede Sune Namye Kaleba Kumba Sheze Chimbe Jomeba Losa Gyatse Shabla Solwande Yewa Gindo Yanda Lamada Dale Cheke Bala Lonjeji Sada Malamye Yembe Razone Doje Change Koba Nyurto Bonsho Yeman Deje Solo Dabende Aso Kando Neve Sachusa Yebe Bon Tarze Shiwada Chedan Dashi Kalawara Zedu Solo Sangye Chedan Toge Chonamla Sanjo Pato Dane Gyapso Chin Dage Jinso Jive Sanamge Lola Penchere Sanje Duvare Sho Sanje Chedan Soge Chonam La Chanjo Bardo Dane Gyapso Chin Dage Jinso Jive Sanamge Lola Penchere Sanje Duvare Sho Sanje Chedan Soge Chonam La Chanjo Bardo Dane Gyapso Chin Dage Jinso Jive Sanamge Lola Vajra Sakya Jularai Sho Semjen Tamjen Devadan Deve Yudaman Demorai Juji Dumaradan Dumarai Ki Yudaman Demorai Juji Dumara Mebe Devadan Medawarai Juji Nirin Chadadan David Tanyom Nevarai Juji Om Benza Bome Awo Shie Yofo Taba Wanjane Serge Sashi Om Benza Rege Awo Shie Jare Koryo Ge Korve Vizo Ri Jawa Ra Sha Leva Bo Bo Le Lo Balante Chanda Minye Vajra Visma Tamba Matawa Meba Dini Visma Sanje Tumme Valde Lama Tambi Changane Tambi Chigi Kati Samo Shive Yudo Vaji Tuji Dove Tendo Shisu Shene Chingi Labdo So Sanshi Beshi Cheshi Mendo Lula Lishi Ninde Gembar Sanje Shindo Mede Buwa Toge Namba Shinla Barai Shu Simje Nandi Samba Dan Loye Cheda Chedara Chejun Timo Deba Cheji Kolo Gordo So So, first of all, I would like to say Tashit Delek to all of you who gathered here today, and also I would like to say I'm very happy to be here in Israel for the second time, and as I was asked by the Dharma Friends of Israel to come. So today I'm here, and as they have requested, today I'm going to give the beginning part of the teaching on the sage's intent. So this sage's intent, or the clarifying the sage's intent, means to clarify, to make it more easy to understand the teachings of the Lord Shakyamuni Buddha. Sages means Buddha. Sages intent means Buddha's intent, or to clarify the teachings of Lord Shakyamuni Buddha. And this teaching belongs to the sutra. Actually, there are two, sutra and tantra, and this teaching belongs to sutra. Actually, Lord Shakyamuni Buddha has given enormous amount of teachings in order to suit the different mentalities of the followers. So if we combine them, it can be combined into two vehicles, and this belongs to the greater vehicle or the Mahayana. Mahayana also has two, the Sutra part and the Tantra part, or the Paramitayana and Vajrayana, and this teaching belongs to the Paramitayana or the Sutra. So, when we study the Buddha's teaching, it is important to know that we should think the Lord Shakyamuni Buddha as the skillful doctor, and his teachings are like the medicine, and his followers like us are like the patients, and our own anger, hatred, attachments, jealousy, ignorance, etc. are like our own sickness. And then receiving the teaching and practicing the teaching is like receiving the doctor's advice and following the doctor's advice by taking the right medicine at the right time, and also doing the right diet and right physical exercises, etc. So everybody who has sickness must take medicine to cure their own sicknesses. So similarly, every one of us has the sickness of anger, hatred, attachments, ignorance, etc. So in order to cure this kind of sickness, we need to follow the Buddha's teaching, which is like the medicine. Buddha's teaching is the source of happiness because it directly trains our own mind. It directly trains our wild mind or untamed mind. So if we can train our mind, or if we can tame our mind through the practice of the Buddha's teaching, then it means we have a good heart or good mind or positive mind. And if we have a positive mind, then positive mind will only motivate to do positive physical and verbal actions. So if we have a positive mind, then it means we will also have positive body and speech, or positive physical and verbal actions. And when our actions are positive, then it means we will not experience the sufferings, because positive actions will never cause us to gain or to experience sufferings. It will only produce happiness. And if our physical, verbal and mental actions are positive, then it means all our actions are positive, because all the actions are included in these three kinds of actions: physical and verbal and mental actions. So therefore, it is very important to have a positive action that will give us a very positive result, or that will help us to experience the happiness. We can experience the happiness through positive actions in the short term as well as in the long term. So Buddha's teaching is the source of happiness, and this text is written by the great Sakya Pandita, who has clarified Buddha's teaching. Actually, the Sakya school was established by the great Koen master called Koen Goncho Gyalpo in 1073 AD. So this Sakya school has been more than 900 years old school or tradition. And Sakya Pandita himself is one of the 5 founding masters of the Sakya tradition. And Sakya Pandita full name is called Kungai Gyaltsen Palsambo, and he was born in 12th century, 1182. So he was born in 1182, and he has great knowledge. So he became very famous, very great scholar, and his fame spread not only in Tibet but also in other parts. And he also has mastered the 5 major science and 5 minor science. So he mastered all the major and minor sciences. So therefore, he has received the title called Pandita. And also, not only he has mastered the teachings in the daytime, but also in the dream, he can receive the teachings from a great master. So he was very great being. Actually, in reality, he is none other than the great Manjushri, who is the embodiment of all the Buddha's wisdom. So Sakya Pandita has composed this text called Clarifying the Sage's Intent. And this text is based on one of the future Buddha Maitreya's texts. In Tibetan it's called Dodigen. In Sanskrit it's Sutra Alankara. So this text is based on the Sutra Alankara by the future Buddha Maitreya. And the topics of this text is same as the topics that are in the Sutra Alankara by future Buddha Maitreya. So it has 7 topics. The first topic is race, which can be referred to Buddha nature, etc. And then second topic is refuge, and third topic is bodhicitta, or the enlightened mind, And fourth topic is the 6 parameters or the 6 perfections. And fifth topic is for gatherings of skillful means. And sixth topic is about the 10 bhumis, etc. And the seventh topic is about the resultant Buddha's state. So this text has 7 major topics. So first topic is the race. So since I don't have much time, I only have limited time, so therefore I will try to explain the essence of this teaching. So in Sanskrit, the race is called Gotra. So Gotra means knowledge liberation or Yenden Do, which means through the knowledge, then one can liberate it from the ocean of samsara. So Gotra means knowledge liberation, which is the name of this race, name of this because there's a race, then one can gain knowledge, one can gain wisdom, and due to this, then one can one can be liberated from the ocean of samsara, so therefore it's called the knowledge liberation. So race means Gotra, and the literal meaning of Gotra in Sanskrit is knowledge liberation. So since we have the race, because of this, we can become Buddha. So here it explains the science of having this race. So there are 4 signs. First one is to have compassion. One can have simultaneously born compassion, and also one can have great interest and inspiration towards the Buddha's teaching, and one can tolerate others' harmful actions, and one has the tendency to practice generosity without having the Dharma education, and one is discipline, and one can practice the parameters, other parameters. So those who have compassion, wish to practice, or have strong wish, strong devotion in the Dharma. Third, one can practice tolerate tolerance, and fourth, one has a natural tendency to practice like generosity and others without having the Dharma education. So these are the four signs of having the race. And then even one has the race, if there's a fault or if there's a shortcomings, then one cannot act. The race or this race cannot have the full power to act. So there are faults such as having the afflictive emotions, so we are born in this samsara not only one time, but infinite times. And whenever we are born, we are always under the control of ignorance or mental afflictions such as ignorance, hatred, etc. So, therefore, our mental affliction becomes more powerful, and due to this, we have unceasing attachments and angers. And due to these strong mental afflictions, it blocks the opportunity for us to practice Dharma. Then also one can have bad friends that can influence us to do bad actions, that can influence us not to enter into the right path, etc. So those who advise us not to follow the right path are considered as bad friends or not the right person. And if you are poor, then we don't have the courage to practice. Sometimes it happens that we don't have the courage to practice because we are very busy with actions to gain the livelihood. And also, if you don't have right means to practice, then we can't practice. Or if you don't have right facilities, then we can't practice. And also, if we are under the control of other person, then it's difficult to practice. So, therefore, it is important to avoid the faults of the race and try to have the signs of the race. Actually, the race has two kinds of race. I don't know exactly how to translate into English, but if I say a natural race and the increasing race, I'm just translating in my own way. I think there's a better word for these two both in English, but if I say